Hey friends, today we are working on a Peak M Series, Magnum Peak M Series e-bike actually. And nothing high end, I think these retail for $2,500, maybe $3,000. But we got a problem. So I was just out for a ride, and this is your throttle. And all of a sudden, no spring, broken spring. So what I had to do is take the grip off. And in this case, there is a little nut right there. You just take off. Come on now, focus. Wife's trying to call me. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But yeah, Allen screw. What size is that? I guess it is, doesn't say. But anyway, 4 mil. I guess a 3 millimeter. Allen there. You loosen that off, pull your handle off, which I put right here, of course. And then you got to unplug it. If you look real close, you can see arrows on there. And that tells you that they're just pushed together. So you gently pry them apart, and then you can loosen your throttle down here with a Phillips. This is a DOS kit, and it's not focusing. There we go. DOS kit upside down right there. And then once you have it unplugged and loosened, you can pull that off. And then actually there's a little screw in the back that I took out. I probably didn't need to, but that tiny little screw is right there. But anyway, what happens is, I found this on a different video actually. There's another guy that helped me out with this, but I just figured I'd post one on mine too, just in case somebody couldn't find it. So what you actually have to do is cut little notches, because this is smooth stock. These, well, I have another one outside, e-bike, but I'm not even going to bother. These are smooth, no notches, nothing. So I just grabbed my Dremel there, or Dad's Dremel in this case, since I'm not at home. And you got to cut your notches in there to unscrew that on each side, because it's actually screwed together. So I'm going to do that now. So I ended up sticking it in a vise because it was infuriating trying to hold it and screw it out at the same time. But anyway, tiny little screw. Can you see that? Tiny little screw. And you got to be very careful when you unscrew it there. It was a pain in the butt, even with little screwdrivers. So now that I've got that out, I'm going to pull it back out of the vise, put it over here. So we got it out here now. And what happens is the spring in here breaks, and then of course you got no control anymore. So you can see spring snapped off right there. It's supposed to extend into that notch right there. But of course it can't because it snapped. So we're going to see if we can fix that up using a safety pin actually. The other guy has a video. You grab a little safety pin, one of them folding ones, and then you just enlarge the hole on one end. Make sure you flip it the right way to where, you know, it's inside, outside, how it needs to be. Cut them where you need them, and then you get your spring back. I'm going to go see if I can find me a safety pin. So we got us a safety pin. So now we're going to see if we can stretch that hole out, fit it over top of that, and bend it out as necessary, and make us a spring. So, oh, there's magnet in there. That's good. That's what keeps it in place. So that's a little magnet, but as you can see, it's broken. So let's pull that old spring off, pop a new one in. So we're going to bend this one open, and as we bend it open, that hole should enlarge actually. Stick a screwdriver in there, bend it back around there, and then cut it to size, pop it back in, should be good to go. So I managed to push the screwdriver through there. Now let's see if we can fit it in there. So we got that thing over there. I ended up using the bigger screwdriver because it was a pain to get it on, but I don't want to break this one too. So now I got to measure the tip. I'm going to bend this piece in to there to see how far I got to cut it, and then cut the other one as well. We should be good to go. So we got it cut, fit in there. Now we got to cut this one to fit in to that notch there. Come on now. There we go. On the far left there. Right at the edge of the screen. So we're going to see if we can do that. We'll measure it by sticking it in there and seeing where it comes, and then cut it right where we need to. Or like this rather. I had it upside down. There we go. That'll be better. There we go. We got it cut. Let's fit it in there, see how it works. Now you gotta help it in there with a screwdriver a little bit, which I'll do here in a second. Fit it in the notch there. And then, yeah, should be good to go. Put it back together. So we got it in there. And it's working again, but it's not as tight and smooth as it was before. I might tighten the spring up a little bit and then maybe put a little bit of grease in there, but that might not be a great idea. We'll see how it goes. There we go. I just tightened it up. Probably not a good idea to put any grease in there. But yeah, should be good to go again. Let's try it out. Okay, so I slid it back on. Haven't tightened it up yet. Went ahead, plugged it in. And let's see. Yeah, seems to work fine. Perfect. Well, I guess I got to keep some safety pins on hand. Anyway, just reverse it. And all you need for this video is just little Phillips. That, 3mm Allen. Of course, you need your side cutters to cut your pin. Most importantly, you need the safety pin. Some screwdrivers, preferably Phillips, to, stretch your safety pin out. But, there's other things that would work, I'm sure. And yeah, just be careful you don't break it. Make sure everything lines up. Make sure you cut it right. And yeah, should be good to go. Hey, I hope this video helps somebody. And as always, may God bless you.